Welcome to A Call to Action, a series presented by Great Eastern Radio and Brattleboro Community Television. We're covering many different topics, from how a recovery looks during a pandemic to safeguarding yourself against scam artists. Today, we're talking with Brooke Kaplan. She's the Director of Marketing for the world's best sock company, Darn Tough. I'm Peter Fish-Case. Brooke, welcome to A Call to Action.
Thanks for having me. All
right. Before we get started, let me get this out of the way. The unpaid endorsement piece of what I do. I have done a couple of full distance Ironman. I've done dozens of triathlons, including half Ironman. I have done marathons, and there's been two things that have been consistent through all of my training and all of that ground covered, and that has been the running shoes that I wear, which are Hokas, and the things I slide over my feet before I put those Hokas on, and those are Darn Tough socks. Those have been with me literally, not figuratively, but literally every step of the way. So, all right. So the endorsement piece is over. All right. So let's talk about the pandemic and how it may have affected Darn Tough and your factory.
Yeah, absolutely. So in mid-March, as things were starting to come to light and unfold, really, Rick Cabot, our owner, CEO, he made the proactive decision at the time to close down our knitting operations and get everyone who could work from home working from home. So we're actually coming up on 2 months of that. And we spent the first couple weeks completely not making anything. We are a government essential employee, or we produce socks for the government, so we have essential status. Okay. So we did in a short time frame while we closed down, we instituted new protocols, and then we were able to resume those orders and filling those for military, law enforcement, et cetera. And then we also did open up our e-commerce fulfillment. With that, we're still primarily closed down. But one thing that then we did decide to do, and we looked at knowing how great the need was, we make socks. And that's something that we know well, and it's a way we can help as we looked at the struggles all around. So a couple of weeks ago, one of the things that we decided to do was donate 10,000 pairs of socks to hospitals all across the state of Vermont. And wow. Rick Cabot and our director of U.S. specialty sales personally made deliveries to 3 of the hospitals, and then we distributed to the rest. And it was really just a way to thank the frontline workers in our own community. And we didn't stop there. We knew that if there was something we could do quickly, we're not set up for a traditional cut and sew operation in our mill. So we thought, okay, what can we do? And we can make more socks. So that's where the farmer's market sock was born.
Okay, so now the farmer's market sock, which is amply displayed on your background, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was hoping my pair might have arrived today, but I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow. So this was a sock that was going to be released anyway, but you've just repurposed it.
Yeah, it was a sock that was originally designed to not come out until next January, and we made a few adjustments. The design was actually perfect as we looked at it. We knew we wanted to help the food bank. They are just a tremendous resource in our community anyway, and then with all of the unemployment and just how hard Vermont has been hit, we saw an opportunity to just help give back to those who really, really need it in our own community. So on really short timing, it was only a couple weeks from initial idea to do this to actually getting the socks starting to knit on our floor. And what we did is modify the design a little bit. It's unisex sizing, and it has a knit into the toe above our signature Darn Tough is the number 4 and then VTFB. So every single penny we raise and every single penny we raise from the sale of the socks from darntough.com is going directly to the food bank. We're not keeping a single bit of the proceeds. It's truly every single bit.
Everything that includes
everything,
even the expense that it takes to cost to make the sock.
Yes, materials, labor, all of that. It's 100%. So every sock we sell, they sell for $22. Every time a pair is purchased, $22 is going to the food bank.
All right, it's a wonderful gesture. For those of you that don't know, the food bank is an organization that primarily feeds the shelters throughout the state, and allows, with a tremendous amount of purchasing power, allows your independent food shelf or your homeless shelter to feed people for as little as $20 if food is purchased through the Vermont Food Bank. For as little as $20 to $25, you can feed a family of 4 for a week. So for every pair of socks, if you need to quantify this a little bit better, for
Mm-hmm.
every single pair of socks that you purchase, you're feeding a family of 4 for a week, not to mention looking super cool wearing some darn tough socks.
Yeah, I mean, it's really the least we could do. And they're really, the people at the food bank are heroes as well. And they're working more than they ever have to get Vermonters fed. And it's just a real testament to the people. We've sold several thousand pairs already. It's far exceeded our expectations. And we've just been really proud of people out there, and fellow Vermonters are just, even around the country, of people coming and just rallying to support this wonderful cause and people who really need our help.
Right. Yeah, I've already had a conversation with my father and a few other people, and they're like, "Well, you ordered a pair for me, didn't you?" So it looks like I'm going to have to get back online and order a few more pair, but I do it proudly, and it's wonderful that a Vermont company such as Darn Tough took this initiative on their own, unprompted, and it really is just a sounds like a really great company to work for, ones that care about their community.
It is. And, we've had a relationship with the Vermont Food Bank for years. We've been giving our proceeds from Giving Tuesday in December to them. And it was a natural extension. So this isn't even something that we decided to do out of the blue. They've been longstanding good partners of ours. And we just really saw a new opportunity to help. So that's something that we're doing with our own efforts here in manufacturing. We have employees volunteering to make masks. I mean, we really have, from every part of the company, people are really just doing what they can to help those who need it.
Right. And then not to mention donating 10,000 pair of socks to hospitals throughout Vermont
Mhm.
on
Yes.
top of that. So
Yes.
it's really good. You should be proud of the organization that you work for.
We are. I mean, it feels, it's our opportunity to help those who really need it. I mean, we're the ones that are honored that we can. So there are a lot of people out there that are on the front lines and people who could really use the help. So it's the least we can do.
Great. So Brooke, let's do this. Give us the website so that folks
Sure.
can hop on and order a pair of these socks, which you can see on your left and your right.
Right here.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Look at that.
The website's darntough.com.
Okay, great.
So, exactly as it sounds.
Brooke, thank you so much for jumping on a call to action. Thank you for the work that you and Darn Tough are doing during this pandemic. It's all appreciated and it won't be forgotten.
Thank you very much for the opportunity to help us spread the word. Stay
You're welcome.
well.
You as well.
All right. Take care.